Your Jamberry consultant. I just wanted to show you my favorite way to apply your Jamberry nail wraps. As you can see, it already got started. But, yes. So, first you want to know your size. Each sheet has a clear backing, so you can easily just slide your finger along, see which ones works. You do not want it to overlap with your skin. You want there to be a little bit of a nail on each side. You're not going to notice it, I promise. You can't notice it on the two nails that I've already did. So, just want to throw that out there. Yes, and you don't want it to touch your cuticle either, because otherwise it's just not going to have a good seal, and then it's going to come off, and that's not going to be fun, so don't do that. By the way, this is from the Classic Style box this month, so if you're interested in that, just let me know, because it's so pretty. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so very, very important steps that I already did. Wash your hands with a degreasing soap. Dawn dish soap works really well. Do not use a soap that has any kind of oils or is supposed to be moisturizing, because we're trying to take moisture out of your nail beds before you put your wraps on, because any kind of oil will prevent the adhesive from sealing well, and then your wraps are going to come off, and that's not going to be fun. So, that. You can also buff your nails if you need to. Not really a necessary step, but next necessary step, alcohol. You can use a cotton swab, you can use toilet paper, which is what I usually use, because I use it for anything that people usually use cotton balls for. And just wipe your nails down with it, and then let that dry, and then wipe this off with your alcohol too, and just push all your cuticles back. Be gentle with your cuticles. It doesn't take a lot, but just push them back a little bit, make them loose. And then, I already cut all my sizes out and everything. And you probably already know this, but each wrap you can do 2 nails with, so that's why I cut them sideways. You can use tweezers to pick it off, which is nice. And then I do grab it with the tip, just the tip, with my fingers. You don't want to touch the part that's going to be on your nail with your fingers, because then you'll get the oils from your fingers on it, which I already said will prevent the wrap from sealing well. So you just want to slide that on there. The official Jamberry application method says to heat up the wrap first, but and that works fine. But when you do that, as soon as you touch your nail with the wrap, sorry, I'm trying to show this. As soon as you touch your nail with the wrap, then it is kind of stuck wherever it is. So it might be crooked, it might accidentally, when you push it down, it might end up touching the skin. So I like to put it on before I heat it up, so that I can just kind of slide it where I want it to be. And then before I push down at all, I can just kind of look and see if it's adjusted, and then, since it's just on there lightly, I can move it around to wiggle it if I need to. And then I'll just kind of smooth the base a little bit, just that part, not the rest of it yet. And then I take my Jamberry mini heater, which I already have on, and just heat it up for a few seconds. And then I also kind of do it underneath, which kind of gets the adhesive side, which helps. And then after I do that, then I'll smooth out side to side in the middle, and then smooth up the nail, and then smooth at a diagonal like that. And then there you have that. And you can use your nail scissors to just kind of trim off the extra. Now, I haven't done done it close yet on any of them. You don't want to file or clip it yet, because it's the nail wrap is still heated up, and when it's heated up it expands, and so if you were to file it off right now, then it would, once the nail wrap, I'm sorry, my brain is going slowly right now. Once the nail wrap cools down, then it will kind of recede a little bit, and then you'd be able to kind of see your nail at the tip. And so it just wouldn't look as nice. So that's why it's good to wait. But since I already did my pinky, I'll just kind of show you. I like to just clip it off. You just kind of clip your nail wherever you want it to be, but just make sure that you're actually clipping nail and not just the wrap, because you don't want any of the wrap hanging over the edge. There we go. And then I always like to double check by looking from this side to make sure that there's no, like, even just a tiny bit of wrap hanging off, because even just a tiny little sliver can make a difference. And you can also file. Do not file side to side. I know that's reflex, but don't do it. File just straight down, or you can do it at a little bit of an angle, but just don't do side to side, and don't do up at all. Just straight down if you're going to do that. So, like, if you didn't want your nails any shorter or anything, if you're trying to grow them out. But for me, like, you know, I change my nails every week to 2 weeks, so by that point they need to be kind of trimmed anyway. So, and it's just kind of easier for me to just use my nail clipper, so that's why I do that. And then after I do them all, I'll heat them up one more time, and then just really, really smooth them down. You can also smooth them down with your rubber cuticle pusher. And that's it. That's my application method. So I hope it wasn't too crazy watching this, and I hope it was clear. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks. Bye.